Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non binary friends, and welcome to this more Minecraft. As you can see, in the place that I oddly enough call Farmworld because of the farm, and I have been, of course, finishing up my nice new home here. Excuse me. I am also slightly more feather-headed than normal. My apologies on that. Because of my situation, I do not have as much ADHD medication as I normally would have. I'm looking for glass, you see. And so I'm having to take smaller amounts at differing times, and so I feel different today, more feather-headed, more, feather-headed, airhead. Unfortunately, that's just the way life is. Glass. There is work that I still want to do with glass. I don't need to have. There is something that I do want to make that I don't know how to make. I had been thinking before about an anvil to repair my stuff, but if I don't want to repair or put enchantments on things, there's another tool that I've forgotten the name of that you can use to repair your things. And then somebody also, I believe, had mentioned that let's see if there's another shovel. You can repair items on the crafting table if you have different things that are the same. I don't have any more. This probably won't work because this is like a stone one and that's an iron one. Yeah, I'd probably have to have another iron one, wouldn't I? That happens. Well, we'll just throw those in there for now. Oh, I need that shovel back though. Okay, and I think this was, things that I had been using. So, I need to get more lava to put in that, so I can carry that around. Boy, let's put that up there. I didn't mean to do that either. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yes, I was mentioning how, you see, this is nice up here. I like all this stuff. By all this stuff, I mean the windows and such. But as well as being extra feather-headed from the lack of ADHD medications, I also, to make sure that I would be as pain-free as possible. Oh yeah, I remember now. Did I just finish this though? Oh, I did. Well, cool. Yeah, I was for pain control purposes. I don't really like the way it comes into here though. Pain control purposes, I have tanked up on THC product. Oh yes. You can't just burn that? It won't burn? No, it won't, will it? Oh well. I have to take care of all those eggs the proper way by just ignoring them. I do like this being down here. I don't mind there being a basement. A basement is good. I just need to... That's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. And with my thought processes, what we are going to do is fix up that downstairs. And by fix up that downstairs, I'm thinking we need to fix up that downstairs. So we need to, if this is going to be just, I'm probably going to have to remake the bookshelves and all that, or I might just be able to work around it, but I'm just going to open up this entire area. to make it into a nice, pleasant, easy to use basement with enchanting room, instead of just a hard to use, strange, odd assortment of things. Okay, well, we know what happens here. I mean, the enchanting room's over there, but that's okay. We're gonna take all this stone out anyway, and then, you know, it's the stone. We can work around that. Because, oh, that stuff doesn't float. Okay. Ooh, see the disparity in ceiling sizes. Okay, we're gonna have to work on that throughout this entire area. So I'm gonna have to make some more. Excuse me. I tanked up on THC products as stated. I had one pre-roll, a joint, and just to make sure that things were going to go well, I had 5 dabs, which is just, you know, hits of some cannabis concentrate. So I am well medicated. Oops, I did not mean to knock that down. I also have to be listening because my kitty cat is not in here. She wants in, so just one moment. There we go. Because I am recording, I shut my door. And because the door is shut, if she wants in or out, she has to, well, let me know. And then hopefully I hear her as her feet go pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat, pit-a-pat against the door. Hopefully I'm centered, close to where I was. We shall see. Anyway, though, let me regather up all these things. Then we'll work on finishing the new ceiling height. And then that'll be good. And again, of course, and always, thank you very, very much, each and every one of you who comes along with me on these little relaxation journeys. It is greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up on that. I know I don't speed run to get to the end of the game. And in fact, you know, I have never beat the game, quote unquote, you know, beat the game. Because like any game, if you're enjoying it, you've beaten it. And I enjoy just the relaxation / building, survival, crafting part of the game. I'm going to have to take that back, so that's going to have to stay open. Just fine. In fact, how far do I go? 3? Okay. I can't even remember what I was saying. My apologies. My ability to focus is, again, for 2 reasons, almost, well, it's not non-existent. I can, to some degrees. I'm looking for wood so I can get sticks, or if I just have sticks, there we go. I have an itchy nose too. There we go. Now we'll make some things. Good things. And not things that you would eat, because, I mean, don't need to be eating this stuff. Tell you that. We'll make enough of those. You know what? We'll even make some shovels. But yes, it's once again a relaxation series where the point is to relax, just chill, have fun. You know, if you put me on in the background while you do other things, that's perfect. Thank you. There are some YouTubers that get upset if people do that. They want you to watch, but I'm not that kind of person. I actually recommend you put my videos on in the background and play a game, or clean your room, or wash the dishes. Just have me on in the background as something to enjoy as you. What on earth? I had forgotten I'd done that. Okay. That is... my brain had momentarily just exploded within my skull. You couldn't feel it or hear it, and really it was more of a, oh, well, I didn't mean to do that, even though that is what I ended up doing. Okay. Well, let's fix that then, shall we? Let's see. 2 pieces are down? Okay, good. I was afraid that it was that. Oh, no. There. Okay, I gotta be more careful. And I gotta put a lot of torches back. That's okay. We have a column right there. So even though we still got some torches to get rid of, boom, boom, boom. Bingo. Beaten on the table with the handle of a broom. I couldn't tell you what that's from. I think it's a poem of some kind. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Ooh, I'm hurt. How did that happen? I don't even know what happened. Do you know what happened? If you know what happened, let me know in the comments. Oh, I'm just laughing at myself now. Good golly, Miss Molly. Come on, stay fed. Why do I keep losing food so fast? That's just crazy. I was talking about why I was laughing at myself, but I can't remember what I was talking about when I originally brought it up. It was something. If I remember, odds are not good, then I will bring it back up. You know what? We're gonna move you closer to the center, and that's like right there. Maybe. It's about as lit up as it's gonna get, unless you can. Okay. Okay. I should have known that. I tried to put a torch on it, and it opened up. Like, oh really? What a surprise! I hadn't realized that I hadn't finished in here. I'm level 42. I need to spend some of this on enchanting some things before I get killed and lose all that. Do I have anything that can but has not yet been enchanted? Okay, that's been enchanted. And I'll also be looking for diamonds as well. Everything I have has been enchanted, and I don't have any spare diamonds just floating around. Well, that just means now I really feel nervous now. The sun's going down though. I mean, I've had all sorts of thoughts and plans, like heading into the nether and doing some stuff, putting some blocks over the soul sand that is just everywhere when I first come out, so I don't get trapped walking slowly. But I don't want to lose all of those when I die. So So, oh, I know. I just thought that looks nice, though, doesn't it? That just looks nice. I imagine it would look nicer if I had, you know, like ray tracing and all that, but I don't. Ah, ray tracing. I grew up in the day. My first computer was in 1982. Or, no, 1984. When I first was in Germany. And I got a VIC-20. And it was one of the more common and inexpensive home computers you could buy. It had 4 kilobytes of RAM. 2 of which were in use by the system. So you, the user, had 2 kilobytes of RAM, and you as the developer had 2 kilobytes of RAM. That didn't work very well. I need hay, and then I'm going to feed my cows so that I can harvest them for their skin. I also need to check for skin in here. But then I got a Commodore 64, and this was a big deal back then. The Commodore 64, okay, I'm looking for wheat or skin. And it had 64 kilobytes of RAM. Okay, no wheat or skin. And that was big for the time, but half of it was in use by the system. So you could only use 38 kilobytes to write your programs. There was some jumping and playing around you could do, but on the whole, it was just, you were stuck. I can't even remember what I'm looking for. Wheat. I'm looking for wheat and skin. I don't, okay, good. Okay. No skin though. So, okay, we need to feed the cows so that I can skin them. Later on, I got a very, very powerful home computer, the Amiga 1000 at the time. And it had like 250, well, I got the expansion pack for it that gave it, all right. The expansion pack that brought it up to 1/2 megabyte of RAM. And that 1/2 megabyte of RAM, that 1/2 megabyte of RAM, it included the system and all the other things. So it was an insanely small amount. I'm actually doing pretty good that way. I probably should figure out a way to burn the eggs, but we're not going to do that yet. I don't know what I would need. Well, let me take that back. Later on, I got my first. I'm looking for like a grinder. Obviously, I don't have the things that you need to make a grinder. So, That's a why. No, it's limited to, okay. I want my tools. Oh well. Oh well. You gotta do what you gotta do. So. But my first PC, you know, it had only like 4 megabytes of RAM, and for the longest time, as I was upgrading to get into the Windows 98 era, well, the Windows 95 era, because we read magazines about how cool that was going to be. I can't even remember what my original reason for coming off onto this little story rant here was, but I think I was trying to say, like, I'm old or something. So thank you for watching any videos that I happen to make, even when they're kind of really rambly today and totally unfocused because of all sorts of purposes and reasons. Okay, though. So now we've got to get focused on that. My cat just scared me to death. we're going to have to go and gather up all the things that need to be gathered up, excluding the eggs. I didn't want to do that. You see, I've lost my mind entirely. Okay. It's even the potatoes aren't ready to be harvested. I can't harvest them for their skin yet. My house is actually looking pretty good. Okay, I had gotten thoroughly distracted by my story, so I'd forgotten what I was doing. You have my sincere apologies. I still need the skin to make these, but do we want this just to be an empty room? And did I decided I was going to make a different area, or have I still been just using this area for my mining trips? Because I did most of my work on all of this back in the days before I was medicated for ADHD. And even though I am on a subpar dosage right now, it is still some. And I cannot, for the life of me, remember 99% of what I did or why. Like, I heard like skeletons back there. But I was trying to, oh yeah, this is where I got all that, and that's where I got the redstone. So again, thank you for coming along with me on this relaxation series. As we just, as we take a chill pill and relax. Wow, I've actually come this far, but then I stopped. I wonder why I had stopped. That might be why. Okay. And thank you for watching the first part of this two-part episode of Minecraft, a very, very cool game. Now, I know the action cuts off abruptly because the action cuts off abruptly, but while the action cuts off abruptly, the action does not cut off abruptly. Part 2 is coming up tomorrow. Thumbs up for that. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a definite thumbs up.